So bold and fine. I've known you for some time.
So today is actually day one, our first full day here in Mérida, Mexico. Yesterday, that was all travel. It took over 12 hours total of travel with the flight path that we took. Took a long time to get here, but we're here. The state of Yucatan, where Merida is, has a ton of ancient Mayan structures and temples and things that we're going to be seeing later this week. But today, the first thing that we're doing is we're gonna check this out. Right here, that is a museum. And this museum is all about the Mayan culture. It's all about the ancient Mayan civilization. So that's what we're gonna be seeing first to set the tone.
Seems just like yesterday how we used to hang with game. Talking about everything that we wanted until you hit the fast lane. You were so open, now closing. Do you even know where you're going? Lighting up every night if you got it in sight. Nightlife's the smoke, you're glowing.
Also Yucatan, this peninsula. Big Bang, the meteor that killed off a lot of the dinosaurs. This peninsula is where it impacted. In this museum they have some spots dedicated, like this is some meteorite or meteors that have impacted Earth in different locations around the Earth.
So bold and fine. I've known you for some time. Oh, life change world. Homes like yours and
Okay, yo. So we have a Corsola. We have a Corsola. How do I get to that? Maybe this way. Yes, I think this is the right way. Come on, where are you? Where are you, Corsola? Almost there. I think we're gonna be able to reach it. I'm like right on top of it. Has it popped yet? Okay, can we get some Corsola hype up in the chat? This is insane. We got our first regional. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. We're hitting it with everything that we got here, so hopefully we can catch this thing. Let's go! That register, I've been wanting this for so long. This is so exciting. Look at that. I try not to be overhyped too much, but that is hype. Okay, back into the museum we go.
So old and fine. I've known you for some time. Oh, life change wild. Homes like yours and
Merida is heavily influenced by Mayan culture, also European cultures. The ancient Mayan civilization is one of the biggest unsolved mysteries, or at least how it collapsed. And there's a lot of theories and there's a lot of factors that went into it, but nobody knows exactly why this civilization just collapsed. The Mayan civilization didn't just end at the collapse. The collapse marked the end of the ancient Mayan civilization. I mean, 19 million people just didn't straight disappear. So the culture has evolved and changed since then. But being here in this museum has definitely hyped me up. Definitely hyped me up for everything we're gonna be seeing the rest of this week. Chichen Itza and all of the other structures. I'm super stoked. So we're about to head out. We've seen all of this museum that is behind me. This museum right here. One last thing that we want to do is we're gonna post up. We get to post up our Corsola, a beautiful Corsola that we just got while being here. Today has been off to an amazing start. So we've managed to find ourselves a Starbucks, which I'm 100% okay with because it's about midday. And I swear if I don't have a constant flow of coffee, just caffeine being injected into me, I'm gonna die. Side thought, I really envy people who are bilingual. I really wish I could fluently speak Spanish or any other language. Just the more languages you can speak, the more people you can communicate to, the more of the world that you can be connected to. So maybe that's one takeaway already, is I want to learn another language. I need to start studying up on something. I don't know what it is gonna be yet. Maybe even sign language. I don't know yet. I'm gonna think about it. But I want to be able to educate myself so that I can be more connected to those around me. Also, earlier today, when we were driving in the Uber, and we passed this thing, and I don't know how to describe this thing, so I'm gonna show you this thing, because I think it's a pretty cool thing. This right here, this was the thing I was talking about. It's a pretty neat looking thing. Just take a look at this thing.
So bold and fine. I've known you for some time. Oh, life change world. Homes like yours and go dance in the woods and down we go down.
So it appears that this thing is also a gym. This thing appears to be a gym, and we were also able to get just a little bit of service. And with this little bit of service, we're gonna go ahead and post up our very, very American Tauros. With this series, I've never been able to go to a place where Tauros isn't a thing there. I think it's fun to put regionals in places where they're not from, just to kind of be like, hey, I was here. Look, I went here, guys. You feel that sort of thing?
The hollow sound is ringing where your heart used to be. Have you found that your admiration will never set you free?
So this right here, that behind me, That is Chichen Itza. That is the largest pyramid of the ancient Mayan city. This thing is one of the new 7 ancient wonders of the world. This thing is massive. This thing is the reason that we are here. So Chichen Itza here is right behind me, but also what's right here is we have a Corsola. We have a regional Corsola that spawned right here. So we're definitely gonna be snagging this guy up and taking her home with us. Caught it, that's amazing. And it is battle with the best of them. And if we load up Pokemon GO, you can actually see the structure has been put on the map. Right there, you can see the pyramid. There's gyms and Pokestops everywhere. So this is what Pokemon GO looks like at Chichen Itza.
Guess who it is? It's the best in the biz. Amber, be alert, cause they checking for the kid. Hendersi, yeah, I'm back, just doing what I do. I'm bored with your games, I suggest you get a clue. Yeah, it's like they never knew, I can spit it so precise. Bet that I'm all up in their head like lice. I'll
So
never
of
take
course
it
here,
back.
there's Chichen Itza, which is a huge temple structure right there. All around this area, there's a lot of these other little ruins and structures as well. And being here, I might seem a little upbeat and a little hyped, because genuinely I am. But this also has a kind of dark vibe to it, because the Mayan culture, they believed in human sacrifice. A lot of humans were sacrificed in this location. So really, this is some pretty heavy stuff. Very cool stuff, but very heavy stuff. So around Chichen Itza, there's also all of these other structures. So when you're looking out at these, there's also iguanas, like wild iguanas that are roaming around. Probably not supposed to, but if you have food, you can feed them. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Also, I couldn't imagine what it would be like to walk around the city and these temples when it was an actual thriving civilization. This sort of thing is just absolutely incredible to me.
To have your name scattered on the lips of the young.
And so far, while we're here, I'm sorry if the audio quality hasn't been amazing. My shotgun mic, my main mic that I use, they actually wouldn't let me bring in. Won't let you bring any fancy audio equipment in. Also my drone. I really wanted to fly my drone here, but there's no way that that's gonna be a thing. So we've been here for quite a while today. We've seen just about everything, so we're gonna be wrapping things up and actually heading on out of here. So it appears that we have a Heracross here, and it's pretty surprising. This is our first one of the entire trip. These things are not very common. This is a female Heracross with almost 2,000 CP. This thing is pretty beefy, so we're just gonna golden raspberry right now. Because if I'm correct, Heracross is actually pretty good battle-wise. I think Heracross is the strongest regional Pokemon, which we caught that one, amazing. Now this Heracross is not Pokedex. We did catch one while we were in Jamaica. Having a regional is still nice to catch. Day 3 here in Mexico. We're back in Merida today. It's morning. I'm on a search for some kind of food, some kind of coffee, some kind of breakfast. We're gonna get today going right.
You'll always keep the
starlight in your eyes.
So I managed to find this little cafe. We have a little bit of coffee going. It's a nice little vibe here. This morning's off to a good start.
in this big world on your own. There'll be days
We've come downtown to downtown Mérida, Mexico. Down here there's this big marketplace, there's people everywhere, it's a lot of commotion. There's also a lot of pigeons around here, a lot of pidgeys. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna get some food and we're gonna see if we can feed some of the pigeons.
Some days you're gonna love them, yeah, some days you're gonna hate them, like screaming out your lungs, I'm not
So
exaggerating.
here in Merida, there is a ton of pidgeys. And this is something that we tried to do for hours in Salt Lake, and we couldn't do. We have a granola bar, we're gonna feed them. Now pigeons are oftentimes considered pests, but in reality, they're one of my favorite animals.
It's rough, but soon you'll learn to love it, and soon you won't get enough. So live it every second, go the extra mile. Don't regret anything that made you smile. Trash what you know, do what you see. Facts are irrelevant to what you believe, cause I'm doing just me, and I'm doing just fine. Getting better by the minute like I'm some fine wine.
So 100% I'm gonna be the crazy old bird man one day. I just feel like pigeons are wildly unappreciated creatures.
keep the
Starlight in your eyes.
One day you'll grow up, one day you'll walk out in this big world on your own. And there'll be days your heart will break.
One thing that I hear about Mérida, Mexico is the nightlife is really big. There's a lot of commotion and a lot of fun stuff that happens at night. Right now it's still daylight, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the hotel. We're gonna get cracking at this edit. The Pokemon Gen 3 hunt will continue in a couple hours. For me, a couple hours. For you, after this time lapse. Alright, so it has been a few hours later. We stopped by the Starbucks that is right near the hotel, and we're just gonna be walking around and checking out some of the nightlife. Now personally, I absolutely love nightlife. I'm kind of a night person, I'm kind of a night owl. When it's dark out, there's something about that I just feel more awake. It's when I'm most productive. Plus in the summer, or when you're in a hot climate, like where I'm at now, it is so hot in the day, but at night it's like it's a perfect temperature to kind of walk around. You're not dying of heat. And plus when Pokemon GO very first came out, it was in the middle of summer, and I just remember it was like every night we were playing all night long. We never played in the day, we always played at night because it was like that cool perfect temperature. So I'm getting a little bit nostalgic of 2016 when this game first came out. We got that nighttime vibe, we got a new place altogether, exploring a whole new country. Everything is just good. Everything is good.
Good night, big moon.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, baby.
Ivan, I see you, bro.
I could have one wish tonight.
We out.
It would be this. You'll always keep the star in your eyes.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne, roll me an A. I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. So
To start off the day, we got on a bus and we drove in about an hour and a half to this town called Izamal. And this town is known as the Yellow City because as you look around, all of the buildings, all of the houses, everything is painted yellow.
The flu season, blowing smoke in the air like exhaust pipes. If you try to copy my style, you getting frostbite.
So much of the city actually used to be one of the ancient Mayan city-states. However, when the Spanish came over, they conquered a lot of these places. And they demolished a lot of the structures and pyramids. And a lot of everything that the Mayans built, they demolished. And then they took the stones that used to be parts of the pyramids and built other structures. Like this place behind me, which is called Franciscan Convent. And Franciscan Convent is a church. This used to be a Mayan pyramid, and they demolished it and turned it into a church. So there's a lot of history. There's a lot of destroyed history. There's just a lot of stuff happened at this place.
I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. So we just gonna stay. Teenage dreamers, born this way. I told my mother I grew up.
As far as Pokemon go in this town, we have a Lilip here. Lilip's one that I have not seen yet. So this one is going to be our Pokedex Lilip. And there is Pokedex going up. Has a very interesting attack base. Very interesting looking Pokemon. Now this yellow town is a very fun town. It has a fun feel to it. But this town, the city, was also built over the top of an ancient Mayan city. Some of that city has been destroyed, but there are still parts that are left. I hear that there is a little bit of a pyramid structure that is left around here. And we're gonna find that, and we're gonna see if we can check that out.
Fans over friends, seems how it goes. Fans turn to friends, so it's like I never chose.
So it would appear that I have found it. This rubble behind me, this rubble is what's left of the ancient pyramid. And what I find to be kind of crazy is right now we are actually at the top of the pyramid. We are at the top of the pyramid, and there are trees and other foliage all over up here. Being up here, it's very surreal and very breathtaking.
So we just gonna stay. Teenage dreamers, born this way. I told my mother I grew up. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. Now I'm feeling young.
I'm staying out late.
I don't wanna sleep tonight.
I can't sleep tonight. I can't sleep tonight. No.
I don't wanna sleep tonight.
I can't sleep tonight. Don't wanna sleep tonight.
Open your eyes, open wide.
Yeah.
Watch the city come to life.
So we have climbed to the highest point of the structure. Way back behind me you can see the yellow city. And this pyramid that we're on the very top of, what's left of this pyramid, is the highest point of this city. Now the structure up here is also a gym, but the only Pokemon up here is a Mystic Aggron. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out and post up. We're gonna go in with Chichen Itza, our Corsola that we caught this week at Chichen Itza, and easily take out the Aggron. And we're gonna go ahead and post up with our Farfetch'd here. Farfetch'd on top of Kanakukmu, if I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Farfetch'd on top of the world up here. So a lot of this is actually ruined and destroyed, but right here in the stone, you can see there's some kind of design. Looks like a sun or something leading up. We're heading down now. I just wanted to show that because I thought it was kind of cool. We have been in the yellow town for a few hours, for actually the majority of the entire day. But it is going to be getting dark fairly soon, so we are going to be catching the next bus out of here. And this place was definitely not planned. This was not on our list of places to see. But we saw it online last night and thought we would come check it out. Have a little spontaneous trip, which I think it was very much worth it. So we are going to be catching a bus on out of here, and I will see you tomorrow.
What if I don't get back what I invested? And I should have done what they suggested. Won't stop until you feel it's molested. No SAT.
When coming to Mexico, I set a challenge for myself to see if I can make a video every single day. And part of the reason that I've been so inspired to share all of this is all the positive feedback I've been getting. I love making these videos, and getting support and getting feedback for these videos means the world to me. At the time that this video goes up, I'm gonna be on a plane flying back to Salt Lake. I'm excited to get back home. I'm excited to get cracking at more videos. So my name is Khylerr. Go ahead and leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if this is your thing. And I will see you very soon back in Salt Lake with an all new video.
Now I'm feeling young.
I'm staying out late.
I don't wanna sleep tonight.
I can't sleep tonight. I can't sleep tonight.